road never ends with you. With you. You know, when the morning falls, we there so long. Well, I know we'll never
For life's greatest moments. Bridgestone.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could do this? We make things like this possible through the power of chemistry. We're the Kaiteki Company, Mitsubishi Chemical Holdings.
Yanmar. Red. United. 世界への挑戦 Passion, Spirit. 次のプレミアムフィールドへ。
Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Mai Demizu.
And I'm Makito Tsuda.
Every week, we bring you the freshest information out of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even foods, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Channel Japan Ranking.
We bring you Channel Japan Ranking, in which we rank some of the hottest products and services in the country.
Yes, so today we're going to look at the weather. And we have a survey by a certain information site asking readers in their 20s what their favourite season is. And here are the results.
Right.
At the top comes autumn and spring, and then followed by summer and winter. On the other hand, weather in autumn is a bit unpredictable and unstable. It can be cool or hot or rainy or sunny, and it can affect our daily lives. So we do rely a lot on the weather forecast.
Yes, that's right. So this week we will show you a report on the company which provides weather information which is utilized in all different types of fields.
The main branch is in Chiba Prefecture.
なんか地球儀みたいなのありますけど、この印何ですか？
これ実は一つ一つが今走っている船になります。ウェザーニューズがサポートをしている船が今ここに全て出ています。
With the company's weather forecasting, they support sea, that is their core business from which it began. A specialist team provides the weather forecasting service to ships. 3 established bases in Amsterdam, Oklahoma, and here in Chiba cover the world's oceans.
How about the wind and wave and your motion conditions?
Your condition is very rough at the moment.
Yeah.
Very rough.
Thank you very much for your call.
This is a risk communicator. He's communicating via satellite phone to the container ship's captain. It's currently en route through the Arabian Sea.
This morning she was doing 19.6, so I reduced to back.
Afternoon for you. 最新は8度だ。左に 5.2 度、右に 8.4 度。
Weather conditions are rough, and the ship's cargo must be protected from strong wind and waves. The captain is seeking advice.
So you say the worst wind should be at 07 to 09?
Yeah, that's right. So in a few hours time, for example, not the direct heading, but also slightly more northern course, for example, that may be effective to reduce your rolling. That's what we are thinking.
Constant speed from departure until about 145 east.
Right now, 20,000 cargo ships are traveling across the world's oceans. The company provides service to around 6,000 of those vessels, with various advice offered according to cargo load.
油が冷えるとドロドロになってしまうんですね。
品質が下がる。なので、可能な限り、海水温がそんなに、冷たくないところを通す。
自動車線の場合はその自動車がもうほぼ隙間ないぐらいですね、積んでますので、揺れ、こういった横揺れでもそうですけど、揺れがあると商品に傷ついてしまうということがあるので、それは避けなきゃいけない。
Advice also changes according to clients' needs. It may be regarding the safest route, arriving earlier at the destination, or how to conserve fuel costs.
Okay, yes. Okay, it's appreciated. So,
大きな船会社さん、50隻100隻船を抱えて、みんな走ってるという中でいくと、例えば1月に1億円分ぐらいの燃料消費を抑えるとかですね、そういうことは可能です。
あとは風については台風が少し弱まりながら。
All weather forecasting is conducted at the forecast center, and information obtained is customized to the needs of each client by specialized service teams. They handle 44 road, rail and shipping routes in total. Weather forecast needs cover a wide spectrum, and the airline weather team is an integral part of this spectrum. The center supports 5,000 Asia-based airplanes a day. They've started a service that relays wind speed information to airlines according to weather and windsock.
地方のローカル空港っていうのは人が常駐していなかったりですとか、そういった観測のデータがなかったりっていうところがまだまだアジアの各国ではそういったところが多いんですよね。
At this company, they have the capacity to expand current operations by up to 10 times.
例えば今、経済的にも発展してきている、中国なんかはですね、特に内陸の中国の西部のローカル空港っていうのも、今後空港の建設ラッシュがあるんですね。でそういったニーズっていうのは今後さらに増えていくと思いますね。
Hyogo Prefecture. This public hospital's air ambulance has 1,400 call-outs a year, the highest in Japan. The weather forecast company regularly relays weather information to the helicopter operation control room, as well as the helicopter's location during flight.
はい、ドクターよりホットラインです。はい、味方消防さんですね。
A call-out request comes from the fire department. There's just 3 to 5 minutes before takeoff. Weather information and conditions have already been confirmed, but may change during the flight. On this day, rain clouds have developed just ahead of the helicopter's target destination. They're considering changing hospitals.
現況にあっては雨量はおおむね20ミリ程度観測しております。どうぞ、ムービングイースト。
はい、了解しました。視界は10キロ以上あります。ということはまだ高いです。
As cloud coverage is high, they are cleared to fly. Armies.
これストアって書いてあるんですけど、こちらはどういったことをやってますか？
はい、こちらの部署ではコンビニエンスストアさんや小売店さん向けに、気象や、気温の傾向ですねの情報をお送りしております。
This is the Commerce Weather Specialist team. The team supports this bakery. The owner is checking an email sent by them. It says that heavy rain is expected from 5 p.m.
17時から18時にかけての天候を一応チェックしまして、それに合わせて製造数を増やして、パンを出すということですね。地下街ということで、やっぱり路面のお店と比べるとですね、雨が降ると、地上を歩いている人はですね、地下に降りてきて、それで必然的にお店に入ってくるお客様も多くなるということですね。
If it rains during the morning and evening rush hours, daily sales go up almost by 20%. It's a business chance too good to miss. So they receive an email from the Commerce Weather Team 3 hours before rain, taking into account the time it takes to make the bread.
パンはじゃあ今から雨降りますと言われてすぐに出せるものではないので、パンを焼く時間もありますので、先にお知らせしてればパンの品切れっていうことを防ぐことができますね。
It's the end of June, and tensions are high at the company's forecast center.
寒気トラフ通過していきますので、特に、東日本の内陸中心にはゲリラ雷雨注意と。
It's difficult to predict when such a downpour will occur.
場所でいうと、練馬インターのちょっと、南東側に今は位置してますね。かなりゴーという強い雨で危険を感じるような雨の降り方をしていると思います。
To quickly detect such sudden downpours, the company has developed and operates its own observation infrastructure called the WITH radar. The Japan Meteorological Agency's large radars take measurements from high altitude positions. But the WITH radar can measure from lower positions, such as the top of a building. As sudden downpours occur at lower altitudes, the WITH radar is better suited to detecting rain clouds that bring heavy rain earlier. This radar was also once used for airplanes. It costs less than a tenth of a larger radar and is currently set up in 80 spots across Japan. This afternoon, a sudden thunderstorm accompanied by hail has developed over Tokyo. Another of the company's infrastructures was able to track its initial development.
これが届いたのがですね、2時50分ぐらいですね。2時50分。はい。地面から雲の底までの距離が非常に近くなってきて、で雲が発達している証拠ではありますね。
These are images taken by individual users. Photos and comments by users number on average 130,000 a day. This information can be used as forecasting data.
気象を予測するためには、その予測するための実況というのが非常に大切になります。で、実況というのは機械で測ったいろいろな数字っていうのも大切なんですけども、体感とか今自分の頭の上の空がどうなっているのかというのをこうやって送ってくれることでより詳細に分かるんですね。
今日のリポートとか来てます？どこ？神奈川。
Once again, sudden heavy rains have hit. Reports from users are coming in droves. This sharing of information helps increase prediction accuracy of difficult sudden rain exponentially. What's the hit rate?
9割、全国で9割。補足率ですね。はい、9割ですね。
In Shizuoka City, weather forecasting company employees are on the rooftop of a building.
弊社の津波レーダーというものを新しいバージョンに入れ替える作業をしています。
The tsunami radar is this piece of equipment developed by the company. But it's no ordinary measuring device.
もともとはですね、船についてたレーダーなんですけども、船舶衝突防止用のレーダーっていうものがあって、それと同じタイプに、なります。
うわ、これ第2弾来るからな。
During the 2011 tsunami disaster, the collision prevention radars on the Japan Coast Guard's patrol ships captured the giant tsunami wave by chance. The white line is the tsunami. A company employee thought that by setting up the radar on the coastline, it could be used for tsunami measurement. And so the project began 2 years earlier in a world-first experiment.
津波の予報というのが発表されると思うんですけども、それと到達する時間というのがずれてしまう可能性もありますし、あと大きさに高さもだいぶ違ってくると思いますので、これで映ったらもうすぐに逃げてくださいと、すぐに行動に起こせるんじゃないかなということで、やってます。
At current estimates, it's possible to capture tsunami 30 kilometers offshore. The maximum time it takes to reach the coastline is 15 minutes. This time is crucial for evacuation. There are now radars set up in 29 places across Japan, but there still are no recorded results of actual tsunamis.
いい結果が得られる時もあると信じてやってます。
They are rising to meet the challenge of providing a useful service whenever it may be called for.
Well, that's it for Channel Japan Ranking. After the break, we'll be showing you a documentary program, so stay tuned.
The view is almost like peering down on the star-filled night sky at your feet. It's the city at night seen from a height of 450 meters. Make unforgettable memories. City lights stretching for as far as the eye can see. Find it at Tokyo Skytree.
Man, look at all these cars.
Hey, have you heard, by the way? The Japanese company Kobelco is working to make the world's cars lighter.
So what does that mean?
Kobelco is using aluminum and steel technologies to make car parts and bodies lighter around the world.
Ah, Japanese technology. The country of karate. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Why do we always do that?
I don't know.
The talk of the world. Kobelco.
We do our jobs with sincerity and integrity to make a better living environment for the people and our society. Today's work, tomorrow's heritage. Shimizu Corporation.
You're watching Channel Japan. In our next segment, we'll be showing you some of our popular documentary programs. Today from Japanese Dream by TBS, we'll be showing you an engineer who is researching food freezing technology.
A French restaurant in Nara Prefecture. A popular spot with many regular customers, but it's a little different from your regular restaurant. A course menu using choice ingredients like black-haired Japanese beef for a shockingly affordable $30. Behind this lies a unique innovation. A peek into their kitchen may surprise you, as no food is being prepared. The fact is, all dishes at this restaurant are frozen meals. Food is prepared in advance by chefs, which are defrosted, plated, and then served. There are fish dishes and even bread.
初めて知りました。全然知らなかったから。だけど美味しいです。普通はね、冷凍したらもうちょっとこう味が落ちる。これで冷凍したものかなって、それがそう感じましたね。
すごい嬉しいですね、これは。完食。
The man who succeeded in freezing the full flavor of freshly prepared food is Kazunari Ninomiya.
冷凍品はまずいっていう、決めつけ、これにはもう納得いかなかったですね。美味しい冷凍品があるのよと。
What made delicious frozen food possible was a new freezing technology that doesn't damage food cells. Prepared sushi are also frozen. This freezer, to which Ninomiya devoted his life, will change the world of food.
I have a dream.
Ninomiya's freezer is the one that retains flavor. Sashimi best illustrates its capability. An experiment is carried out to compare fresh and defrosted tuna. Pieces of tuna are cleaned and immediately stored in Ninomiya's freezer, then defrosted. We asked people to compare its taste with fresh tuna. Which is the thawed tuna? Let's see if they guess correctly. Students and staff at the canteen of a local junior college have volunteered to participate. Typically, freezing is known to cause loss in texture and flavor. So, which one has been frozen?
食べた時の食感がなんかこっちの方が冷凍かなって。
なんかあんまり違いわかんないですね。慎重だね。慎重だ。どちらが冷凍マグロだと思いますか。最初の3でいこう。難しい。
Surprisingly, there was about a 50-50 response from the 30 participants. Why wasn't it easy to tell them apart? We've engaged the help of professionals to conduct a scientific analysis. The elasticity and texture of the sashimi slices are measured, then compared numerically. Tuna sashimi that has been kept in a household refrigerator would normally lose its elasticity and turn soft. However, those that have been kept in Ninomiya's refrigerator retain a texture that is close to that of fresh tuna.
日本の人はもう冷凍品っていうと二重だと思ってるから、決して二重じゃないですよと、役に立つ食品ですよというのを、証明しようと思って自分の会社でねやっていこうと。美味しい冷凍品があるのよと。
A desire to develop a freezing technology that's not second class but top notch. With that, Ninomiya established his company 15 years ago. Every passing day was spent in pursuit of freezing methods that wouldn't compromise frozen tuna of its flavor. Every day was spent tasting thawed tuna, and it wasn't long before both husband and wife felt the pressure to make ends meet.
よく喧嘩をしてますよ。来月どうするのっていうことで、全部退職金なんかも全部そちらの方に生活費全部がなくって行ってしまうじゃないですか。その次の日から生活はどうしてやっていくかっていうのを見通しが立たなかったし、
とにかく自分の思ってることは粘り抜くっていうんですかね。 それが結局は達成する要因っていうんですかね。
Setting his mind to it, he pressed on. Through trial and error, Ninomiya came to his own theory. The key lies in the water molecules within cells. During the freezing process, the water molecules in food freeze irregularly. This destroys the cell membranes, causing flavor to escape during the defrosting process. If magnetic force is used to arrange the direction of molecules prior to freezing, there can be less cell damage. Based on this theory, Ninomiya made a freezer prototype. He tried freezing tuna. Leakage that suggested flavor loss during thawing has now been severely reduced. He knew this taste would pass. The person who shared his joy the most was his wife, as she had believed in him for the past 7 years.
いやもうありがたいし、一番のその同志じゃないですか、目的遂行のための。そういう意味ではその夫婦っていうより今は大事なパートナーみたいなもんだよね。
Ninomiya headed towards Otsuchi town in Iwate Prefecture. Using the fruits of their hard labor, he wanted to play a part in disaster recovery efforts. 60% of the town's population that made a living in the marine products industry prior to the disaster were severely affected.
最初もっとひどかったんで、随分人も増えたし車も増えたなと。沿海部はね、漁業の町だと思うんで、その魚はせっかく取れたものを有効に活用できるように、冷凍備蓄する。これが復興の少しでもお役に立てばね、いいなと思ってますね。
By building a frozen food processing factory in a salmon-producing area like this town, salmon and salmon food products can be frozen and stored. It will also help create jobs for the townspeople. However,
冷凍、ちょっとボソボソするかなと。溶かした時に身がボロボロになっちゃうとかってそんな感じなんですね。やっぱり生の方がね、味もいいし鮮度もいいししっとりとしてね。
A frozen salmon dish was to be developed for the locals to try. A chef has prepared mixed rice with autumn salmon and salmon roe.
こちらも全部秋鮭を使って中に秋鮭を炊き込みご飯を作った上にまたさらにちょっと鮭をちょっと
トッピングして、はいはいはい。
で最後にイクラをちょっと散らして
秋鮭親子丼。これはうまいよ。これはやっぱ完成してるよ。ありがとうございます。ね。
Less fatty cuts of salmon have been utilized well in this excellent dish. Ninomiya freezes the prepared dish using his invention in preparation for a tasting session held in Otsuchi. He attempts to change the negative image associated with frozen food. 10 frozen dishes have been prepared. Kikuchi has always been less than impressed with frozen food. How about the dishes today?
食べた感想。うまい。おいしい。本当。料理人が作って出したような感じの美味しさ。これ黙ってだったら冷食だとは絶対は分かんない。どうですか。
美味しいです。これ冷凍食品なんですよね。嬉しいです。
すごく美味しいと思って食べてんだけどね、これも美味しかったし、手まり寿司、あれも私は初めて食べたんだけど、すごく美味しいなと思った。
Ninomiya's wishes have been conveyed to the people of Otsuchi Town.
嬉しいですね。やっぱりお皿の残り具合っていうのが美味しさを表現してると思うので、それにはやっぱり試食100分は1食にしかずですね。
An agreement has finally been reached with Otsuchi Town to build a frozen food processing factory. It has been decided that a factory will be built here next year and locals will be employed for its operation. The first person Ninomiya reported this good news to was his wife, who stuck it out with him to create first-class freezing technology.
社長が大槌の復興のために工場を建設することは良かったと思います。本当に私も嬉しいです。いろいろ喧嘩ばかりしてきましたが、誰にでも優しい社長が大好きです。お酒の飲み過ぎには気をつけて頑張ってください。
はい、わかりました。わかりました。嫌われてると思ったから、やっぱりありがたいなと思いますよね。もちろんそういう理解がないと絶対自分のわがままって押し通せないから、みんなに使ってもらうっていうのは夢だよね。
I think it will allow more foods to be distributed all part of the world.
True, and then more people will be able to enjoy made in Japan foods.
Yes, that's right. Well, after the break, we'll be showing an episode from popular economics program, Gachiri Monday, so don't go away.
Omron is a company like no other. It defines expectations because engineers are constantly working on something new. Machines that are attuned to the way people think and move. Therein lies technology that will one day help the future. We automate. Omron.
Mitsui & Company. Enjoy traveling around East Japan. The Shinkansen will take you to the land of nature and hospitality. East Japan Railway Company.
Asia, the engine of the global economy. Japan, a regional powerhouse. And now, direct from Japan, economic news with a global impact in Chinese, delivered by Nikkei. Read the future, lead the economy. Nikkei, Japan's leading media for business.
Today's theme is branding management strategy.
Yes, now if you can first take a look at this graph over here, it shows the annual gross sales of the general goods market as of March 2013. And as you can see, the top company called Yohin Keikaku wins by a large margin, selling approximately $1.9 billion.
Wow. The company runs the store under the well-known brand called Mujirushi Ryohin, or Muji.
Yes.
So today we look into the secret behind why this brand sells so well.
The secret behind their popularity is simplicity. From memo pads to toasters, everything is unified with their simple design. How do they come up with their numerous products?
To find out, we visited their headquarters, where they develop products, including home accessories.
無地のアドバイザリーボールであり、デザインをやっていただいている深澤直人さんです。
He is the company's key product designer. He personally reviews each one of their home accessory products. We asked what this brand emphasizes on the most in their designs.
まあ、色に関しては結構うるさいですね。そのものの持ってるものの色を使うっていうことがまず大前提。
One of the key rules for their simple design is to use materials with natural color. Plastic products remain transparent, and their furniture uses the natural color of wood. They use the original colors of all the materials. This creates a sense of unity, even though there are various colors. We ask what they're discussing in their meeting.
防災っていう時に考える時のセット。
They are planning the design of a new type of emergency bag.
こういう一つのパッケージになっちゃってるっていうことが意外と重要だと思うのと同時に、キャリーと全く同じサイズのこのなんかインナーバッグ。
They say the package is the key to their emergency kit. He started drawing out a design.
これはキャリーとしていつも必要なものとしてあるじゃない、でこの中にもう一つ同じ形状のものがこうあって、これを出して普通は旅行に行くと、でこいつは家にあるってしないと。
The designer suggests to make an emergency kit package that fits perfectly inside the roller bag. Their designs focus on products with convenience and functionality. In order to make their products even more convenient, they use a systematic method at all their stores.
お客様のそのライブな声っていうのはすごく大事にしています。
はい。寝具のものとかって上ですか？ベッドのものとか、そうですね。家具家電3階のお取り扱いになってます。
All around the store, we noticed many clerks were busy taking notes.
これ今何書かれてたんですか？
今お客様にお問い合わせがあったのをメモにしてます。
いいですか？見せてください。
あ、大丈夫です。
識別リングにシャンプーとかけないのか？
These are customers' wants.
この先になんかついてるようなのはないのかな？そういうのはないですよね。
そうですね。
Recognizer rings fit on top of clear pump bottles to color code its contents, such as shampoo and conditioner. It is possible to forget what the color represents. So, the customer wanted to know if they have rings with a writing space. Taking notes of customers' casual inquiries or requests is vital for improving existing products. The clerks at all of the 398 stores make efforts every day to improve the products. They also gather feedback from customers from their website. Around 170,000 feedback messages are received every year. Meetings are held on a regular basis to determine how to respond to the feedback.
ピックアップとしてはこれですね。UV カットロング手袋スマホ対応にってことでついてる。
ロングはね外すの大変だよ。わかるなこれは。
これはちょっと注目ですね。
From all the feedback and the brainstorming of employees from various departments, they gather ideas to improve their products. In the Health and Beauty Product Development Department, customer feedback helped create an innovative new product.
こちらの詰め替えボトルを洗う
ブラシなんですけれども。
This refillable PET pump bottle can be filled with liquid products such as shampoo. But some customers complain that it is hard to wash the corners before refilling. So, the development staff came up with the corner cleaning brush. This brush reaches all corners of the bottle for thorough cleaning. It became an instant hit. In just 2 months after its release, it sold 8,000 pieces.
かゆいところに手が届く感じですかね。
Although it is a simple product, its functionality proved to be successful with the customers. Back to the home accessories design room, another attempt was being made to respond to customers' needs.
一般家庭を訪問して、いろいろなシーンを見せてもらって商品開発の目を探そうというような試みです。
For instance, in many homes, multiple devices are plugged into electric outlets, making an entangled mess. So, they developed the Joint Tap. It allows you to choose the number and shape of outlets. It became a big hit. They also found that the major cause of the problem was from cell phone chargers. So they added USB outlets to charge the phones. As a result, this product sells over 200,000 pieces a year. Another item is,
本当にどこにでもつけれるっていう商品を作ったので、商品名もそのまま投げし。
If you hang laundry on curtain rods, it shuts out the light and makes the room darker. So, they developed this convenient product. It is designed so that the hangers hook on, just like a nageshi in a Japanese-style room. It can easily be attached anywhere on the wall to create a better organized room. This product became a huge hit and sells 50,000 pieces a year. The company's annual sales has increased to $2.2 billion. But they struggled with negative earnings of $38 million 14 years ago in 2000. Then the president at the time created a manual for the employees, which contributed to a large increase in sales over the years. To find out what this manual is like, we visited one of their stores. A clerk led us to their office and showed us a manual.
これは何ですか？
これはムジグラムです。
ムジグラム？
はい。
Mujigram is the name of their manual. Let's find out what information is written inside.
時計の時刻が違ってたと思うので、今調べてます。
They have special rules to set the hands of clocks.
やっぱり違いました。時刻はこちら10時9分33秒にして展示しているので。
It was decided to set the clocks at 10:09 and 33 seconds because the long, short, and second hands look perfectly balanced. The manual has a total of 2,000 pages to show how each product should be handled. In the Smile section, it states that clerks should serve customers with a gentle smile. It also says to keep eye contact with gentle eyes, with the corners of their mouths raised and the chin horizontal to the floor. In the merchandising section, it instructs that products be displayed from light color to dark color from left to right. The edges of the products need to be aligned with the edge of the shelf. And when you use any kind of fixture, the edge of the fixture must be aligned with the edge of the shelves as well. When we looked around the store, we found these instructions were diligently followed. Since all these details can be found in the manual, clerks don't have to bother their seniors or bosses. It also eliminates confusion caused by inconsistencies between employees and other stores. However,
マニュアルっぽくなっちゃいません？
そうです。マニュアルっぽくならないように、こういった場合はこうするっていうことが書いてあるので。
This is very different from a typical one-way manual. Each section includes explanations on why these actions are necessary. For instance, the merchandising section says, "This is to create an easy environment for customers to shop and encourages them to make purchases." And if any of the employees find something wrong, they can ask for a review for a change. At the headquarters, they review the various requests for revisions submitted by employees from stores throughout Japan.
お店で畳んだ状態と同じ形で納品してほしい。
This request was accepted. To save employees the trouble of refolding knit items each time they receive new shipments. If you submit numerous requests that get adopted, the company management recognizes your contribution.
こちらです。
これ？
はい。提案が採用された時に表彰される表彰状です。
We asked, what was the change request?
そうですね。こちらですね。
It was a request for processing certain documents and to give deadlines to them to be processed, and the request was adopted. In addition to the manual, the company developed many other systems. At 6:30 p.m., right after the end of working hours, we visited the headquarters and found an employee wandering in a room with many of the lights off.
すいません。何をされてるんですか？
今ですね、残業者の見回りをしてるんですよ。徹底してその残業をですね、減らしていこうと。
The company believes the employees should be efficient with their time at work, so they started monitoring overtime.
お疲れ様です。
He found many employees still working.
はい、お帰りください。気をつけて。
Whenever an overtime watchman comes, they quickly pack up and leave. He's kind of a time efficiency enforcer.
他の社員さんに嫌われません？
そこはうまいこと。まあ、好かれはしないですね。
The company also uses a morning greeting system.
おはようございます。おはようございます。朝の挨拶運動です。
At the entrance, more than 3 people, including an executive, line up to greet employees. Even the CEO greets employees once a month. Simplicity, consistency, and taking suggestions from customers and employees is the key to this company's success.
Well, can you tell me when this brand was established?
Well, actually, Mujirushi Ryokin was established in 1980 and as an own branded product of a supermarket chain. And the initial concept was to go against brand worshipping trends, and the direct translation of the brand name in English means no brand quality goods.
Well, it's interesting that the no brand slogan became a brand itself.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Mitsubishi Electric is helping to change the environment for the better around the world.
Green subway systems in India.
Green solar power systems in Singapore.
Sistem AC ramah lingkungan di Indonesia.
Eco changes for a greener tomorrow. Mitsubishi Electric.
Let's enjoy Japan.
Wonderful.
I knew you'd like this.
You know me so well. Where to next?
Golf,
Wonderful.
Japanese garden,
That's wonderful too.
onsen with a Fujisan view.
Wonderful.
Let's go then.
いらっしゃいませ。Wonderful.
Incredible.
Smiles ahead. Seibu Group.
Channel Japan. Your source for the voices and views of people and businesses across Japan. The latest reports on Japanese companies, culture, and technology. Find out what's happening on the ground. Every week, direct from Tokyo, Channel Japan.
Well, that's it for this edition of Channel Japan. We'll be showing you more on the latest information in Japan, so tune us again next week.
Tomorrow never ends with you. With you, oh,